guys, I am your host Pratik. So today we'll talk about one of the most important programming language of our IT sector, that is Java. So when we talk about any of the programming language, first of all we should know what programming language is. So we should know what programming language is. See, programming language is something which helps human beings and computer to communicate with each other. Like if we human beings want to interact with each other, we need some specific type of language like English, Hindi or something like that. In the same way, when computer and we interact with each other, so we need some type of language, and that language is known as programming language. So we can say programming language is something that computer understand, like we human understand English, Hindi, German, etc. Computer also understand programming language like C, C++, Java. So the basic need of the programming languages are they help us to interact with computer and give them various types of commands to perform various types of tasks. And when we talk about the Java, first of all we should know something about Java, and that something is history. So when we talk about history of Java, during our 90s time, we don't have any programming language which will be platform independent. During our 90s time, we don't have any programming language which was platform independent. So at that time, in 1991, Sun Microsystem, a company from USA, made a platform independent programming language, which was initially named as Oak. In 1995, Oak was renamed to Java, and Java was derived from the names of James Gosling and other teammates. James Gosling was the top leading member of Java, that is Sun Microsystem company for that particular project. And when we move in the Java, then the next thing that comes, wait a second. Then when we talk about Java, the next thing that comes is Java is divided into two parts. First is core Java and the other one is advanced Java. First is core Java and another one is advanced Java. When we talk about core Java is something which is write once, run anywhere. That is, it is portable from one system to another. That is, we can write a program on one particular system and can run on another. It is lightweight code, that means it uses less memory space. It is highly secure, that is all websites use this particular language because it is good in security. We'll talk later on why it is highly secure. So when we talk about next characteristics, they provide built-in graphics. Built-in graphics means that they provide multimedia support, and we can say they provide graphical supports inbuilt. That is, they are given by the developers. This is the object-oriented programming language. Object-oriented programming language means it stores the data in the form of objects. And when you talk about next point, that is supports multimedia. Multimedia, see, in today's world, we need everything related to videos and all. So Java by default supports multimedia, which help us to insert video clips and other multimedia files. It is one of the most important thing is that it is platform independent. So we can run on any type of platform, whether it is Mac, we can say Windows, iOS, Android, we can run on the platforms easily. It is open product. Open product refers to it is available free of cost on the net. No need to pay extra for it. It is available free of cost. After that, Java is a case sensitive language. That is, it treats uppercase and lowercase differently. That means when we write capital A or small a, both the things are different for Java. And when we move on upon next, programs are of two types. One is standalone system. A standalone system is something which is developed by user and run by him on its own machine. That is standalone. See, the name says that stand alone. That means they are independent type of code, and the execution of this code begins with main method. After that, the point comes that internet applets. Internet applets are when we download a program, that is when we download a software, from our internet, that means that particular software was created by someone else, and we are downloading and running that particular software on our system. In the same manner, internet applets are the programs which deals with when they are the programs which are present on the web pages, and they are run by other user on their machine, and they are downloaded from the internet. So there are two types of Java program. One is standalone application, standalone system, and another one is internet applets. Standalone system is independent, and internet applets are written by someone else, created by someone else, and run by someone else. When we talk about next point, that means few basics execution terms of Java. When we talk about execution terms, first thing that comes is source code. Source code. See, when we write our program in the English format, we are the source of the commands, and the commands given by us are known as source code. That is the program written by a programmer in high level language that is closest to human level language. For example, English, they are known as source code. When we talk about machine code, see, computer understand only machine instruction, that is machine code, that is 1-0 and binary forms, high low. So machine code is something which we get when our source code is converted into particular computer understandable language, that is machine code. So machine code is a code which we get after the source code is when source code is translated from one form to another. When we talk about bytecode, see, I have said that Java is a platform independent programming language. It is an independent programming language. That means it can run upon any system. And the basic fact and one of the most important fact, the reason behind it is bytecode. Bytecode is something which is independent of the code. It is independent of the JVM it has to run upon. That is Java Virtual Machine. It is common for all the platform. And after that, particular bytecode is converted according to the type of JVM, whether it is Windows JVM or it is Mac JVM or Android. For all the JVMs, bytecode is same. That is, it is an universal code. And after that particular universal code is generated, it is changed into another type of code which are understandable by their particular platforms. Java Virtual Machine, JVM, when we talk about JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine is a machine instruction. It is an interpreter which translates the bytecode for a specific platform and makes the Java platform independent. So see, listen, for example, we are having a bytecode for Windows, and now we can take that particular bytecode to the Mac, and that bytecode is converted into Mac machine instruction, and the output will be after that we will get our output. So the basic need of the JVM is that it generates the code for specific platforms. That's all about the today. So at last, I would like to say the quote from Steve Jobs: I think everybody in this country should learn how to program a computer because it teaches us how to think. So thank you. Thanks a lot.